we gave them. They created some really good opportunities early on, gave themselves some confidence and put us on our heels. And I thought for most of the game they just played harder than us. I really do. And I thought late in the game we played harder and we had some more success on both ends of the court. And we got work to do. I like this team. I know what we're capable of, but I got to do a better job with these guys. And got to have some heart-to-hearts, and we got to get to work.
Coach Rhoades, those last few minutes, you guys really got it going. The pace stepped up. It got frenetic. The crowd got into it. What did you guys do in those last few moments that you weren't able to do? Yeah.
Played harder. We let go of the last play, no matter if it's a missed shot or a turnover or something that didn't go our way, and we just played harder. We let go of everything and says we got to figure out how to do this. It's amazing when you do that. And that formula works, and guys and teams that do that consistently make simple plays, and then you just play better because you play really hard. Teams that play really hard and just play in the moment of that play, and they don't worry about missed shots or something that doesn't go their way or a bad call, it's amazing how much better you play. That was an example of that, but you got to do it for more than 4.5, 5 minutes. We didn't quit. We had great resolve there. We fought, but we gave them too much confidence and we gave them too many things that were easy. So when you have great confidence and you get on the road and you stick together, you find a way to win like Jacksonville did. We just we waited way too long against a good team.
Hey, Coach, I know you talked about just moments ago about as far as a heart-to-heart. Are there any key emphasis that you're going to harp on between now and Sunday?
Yeah, get out of your own feelings. And look, it starts with me. Like you guys all know me. I'm never going to throw anyone under a bus. That's not my game. That's not how I do it. I blame myself when we don't play well more than any player ever. I got to do a better job with these guys. I got to find a way to connect with these guys better. I got to teach these guys better because we still have a lot of young guys. And you got to take, as a player, you got to take responsibility and be accountable of how you do things and how you prepare and the game plan. But most importantly, you got to be about all the right stuff in the heat of the battle. And too many times this year we haven't been. Guys want to play so well. You never play like you think you're gonna or you want to. Never works that way because the other team wants to win too. And our reaction to that and our response to that has resulted in lots of turnovers. Tonight it wasn't turnovers, it was bad shots. And then making it, because we weren't doing some of the things we want to do, it affected our defense. And we didn't play as hard as my teams have always played. And that's disappointing. It's reality. Well, we're going to address that and we're going to fix it and we're going to get after it.
Coach, I apologize if this was already asked. I got here late. Your assessment of the wall in his first start tonight?
Oh, I thought he played really hard. He played to exhaustion. Play to exhaustion, get a sub and go back in. He got beat on a couple old school veteran moves. He got caught on guarding a couple of these guys at bad angles. Well, he's only played basketball for 4 years, but I couldn't fault his effort and his approach, and he's only going to get better and better. He really cares.
Coach, their three-point shooting, I think they ended up at 50% from outside. Yeah. Is it a schematic thing? Is it a mindset thing?
Number one is you set the tone defensively, like we have done many times in the past, of not giving them open threes to get them going early and giving them confidence. We take great pride in that. It has not been good enough this year. Our three-point defense is not good enough from the way we close out, the way we anticipate, especially out of ball screens. And a team like them was a good shooting team. You know, they teed a couple up early, gives you confidence, and then you see a couple they made as the game went on, some tough ones, shot clocks down. But when you see it go in early, it's easier to pass it to people. It's easier to step into it, and you know, we take pride on that. You know, taking away threes, and we're not at the level we need to be to beat people.
On the flip side, I think you guys ended up at 17-point-something% from outside. Is that a schematic thing? How do you get that going?
No,
is that a mindset thing?
Number one is taking bad shots. I mean, you know, they play pack line, so they bait you into it. So if it's a second or third thought shot, don't shoot it. We talked about it, and we didn't carry that over. That's my fault. I'll make sure we get our point across for the next game. You're going to take good inside-outside threes, good reversal threes. We'll get that point across. That's, you know, it's a fine line of having guys be aggressive but you know, the threes that go in are the good ones. You take good ones, you have a better chance. You take second and third thought threes, or you take bad threes, or a bad pass three, or a jab step, or an off-balance three, they're harder to make. It's just fact. And we just gotta, that's the next step in the maturity that this team's gotta get. We gotta get to that point.
And what was your thoughts on Beck scoring his first points as a Ram?
Yeah, you know, he's a smooth player. He's just got to continue to keep working, and you know, and you know, the thing about it is we need him. We need him because he gives us offense. But you got to play on the other end, and for the hardest adjustment for freshmen is learning that how hard you got to play on the defensive end. But he's getting there. The one thing about Fats is he hasn't complained one time. He keeps working. He keeps putting in the extra work. It's going to happen, and it might happen sooner than we think, but it's going to happen. And he's got to just keep pushing. We've had other guys at VCU that have been in his position. He's got to keep pushing. I'm proud of him.
Brandon getting to the line there down the stretch was what helped you guys get back into it.
Played really hard.
Yeah.
Brandon Johns plays hard all the time. I've never had one problem. You know, he might mess up a play or miss a shot. Might mess up an assignment, but I'll go down with him any day of the week. He plays really, really hard. And it's amazing because he got here in early July, but he plays really hard.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Coach.